Welcome to Fitzy's Fabulous Scrapbooks. I'm Michelle Fitzgerald, aka Fitzy, and I'm an independent advisor for Creative Memory Scrapbooking, and I'm here to help you make your scrapbooks fabulous. And tonight I'm going to show you this new thing that CM has come out with this year, and they're called This Life Simple Page Kits, and they are simple and they're going to help you get things done. So with no further ado, I am going to come over here to my workstation and get started. All right, so this is the kit, and I'm just going to pull everything out and show you what it comes with. All right, so you get a fun and pretty little decorative sticker strip. You get a decorative piece of paper that you're going to cut. And then you get 2 sheets of paper that are going to be your base pages. Now it is double-sided, so you can use whatever side you want. However, pick this up. There's an instruction sheet, all right? And the instruction sheet shows you exactly what you're going to need, what you're going to do, and how it's all going to work out for you, all right? So with that being said, I'm going to put that over there for a sec, and I'm just going to show you what I've already created. Let me pull these out. So I was already, I had my big scrap weekend event in January. So my goal this year is to do a highlight album of 2024. So I'm starting with January. This was the January kit. And this is the beginning of what I have started. Now, what I love about this is the fact that it's current. I am using current photos to go on the kit that comes out for that month. So what I've decided to do, I have a kit club going on, Fitzy's Kit Club. And if you purchase the kit materials from me, the class is free. If you purchase from somebody else, then the class is $10. And it's just a half-hour class. And I give you some ideas of what to do. And I do the cutting. You guys do it right along with me. Okay. And honestly, it's really simple stuff, but it's fun. It's just a quick half hour. If it's something you're interested in, please feel free to reach out to me and I can give you more information on that. All right. So what I'm going to do is create this layout for you. And actually, I'm going to turn this way because I think that was upside down. And we'll do, yeah, okay. So now this sheet here is our decorative sheet that we're going to cut. And when you first look at it, it looks like there's just a lot of color blocking going on here, right? But if you actually turn it over, there's a little method here to this madness. So you'll see the numbers and the lines, and this is going to tell you exactly where you're going to cut. So the back of the decorative sheet is your cutting guide, essentially, okay? So let's go ahead, and if you have this kit at home, feel free to cut and create right along with me. And I'm just trying to find, there's another little embellishment pack too. Excuse me. So this is an additional little embellishment pack. And that's a $2 item. And then the kit itself is $5.50. So it's a pretty inexpensive kit. And I don't know. I just think it makes it so doable to get things done. And that to me is what this is about. It doesn't have to always be some fancy schmancy layout. Sometimes you just need simple. Simple gets things done. And that's kind of my mindset with my scrapping. All right. So I'm going to take out my trimmer. And I'm going to do my first cut. So I'm just going to start with number 1 and work my way over. All right. So the most important thing that I've found doing these is just make sure that these lines are lined up correctly on your trimmer so you get the best cut possible. And I can see right now that this is not lined up correctly. So I'm just going to move it so it's right on the cut line, because you're really going to cut right on this line here. But you want to make sure it's on the cut line of your trimmer. And make sure you go the whole length of your trimmer, because it could be right up top, but then kind of falls a little askew down the bottom. So this looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and cut. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is turn this horizontally. And now we're going to cut the line between the number 1 and the number 2. And again, I'm going to just double check to make sure I have proper placement. So that way it will be cut correctly. And it looks pretty good. I'm just going to move it a little bit at the bottom. All right, and we're good. All right, so my first 2 pieces are cut. All right, now I'm going to go on to piece number 3. So I'm going to keep the paper horizontal on the trimmer. And I'm going to go ahead, make sure I'm lined up correctly. And I'm not, so I got to fix that. That looks better. And let me just make sure it's good for the whole thing. And it is. We'll go ahead and cut there. There's piece number 3. And now I've got 2 more cuts to make. So we're going to go to piece number 4. And again, I'm going to make sure that I am lined up correctly. I feel like that needs to come over a little bit. I'm so glad that we have these little sight lines or guides on our trimmers, because it really makes it so much better to get a precise cut. All right, so here's my last cut. And I'm just going to go ahead and again check to make sure my line looks good. I think I need to arrange it just a little bit. All right, I think I'm good. So now we have piece number 5 and piece number 6. All right. Now, if I cut just a little bit closer, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but I can see just a teeny tiny little white edge. So I'm just going to go ahead and trim it. Because in the whole scheme of things, it's not going to make a big deal. Well, a little further on that one. All right. So now we're going to put the trimmer away. And I'm going to take out the instruction sheet. I think I threw it over here in my little file. Okay. So the instruction sheet is very helpful because it just shows you exactly where everything is going to go. I'm just going to put it up here. I know you can't really see it too well. There's never enough space when you scrap. I say it all the time. But if I just go according to what I see on here, what I will find, and I'm going to like just snuggle these into my 13-inch mats here so I can try to place everything correctly. All right. So piece number 1 is this piece here, and that goes smack dab in the middle here. All right. Piece number 2 is this piece here, and that goes over here. So it's going to be a mat for a vertical photo. All right. Piece number 3 is going to be for a title. So that can go according to my instructions. Let me show you the instruction sheet again. Piece number 3 goes in the middle at the top. So we're just going to do what they did. All right. And then we've got piece number 4 and piece number 5. So we have these two pieces here, and they are going to go underneath here. So here's 1, and here's 2. All right. And then my last piece, which is piece number 6, goes according to this, just a little bit under that border there. So a little bit over the top and a little bit under. And I'm going to move it over a little bit more toward the center. Oops. Like so. All right. Now, with these mats and doing everything according to how the instructions say, which is how I did it on this, my photos turn out to be over here. I did 2 3.5 by 5.5 inch photos. So that's page number 1. And then I have my title up at the top, and it's adorable, right? All right. However, if I wanted to, this piece here could mat a 5 by 7 photo really nicely. So if you have a 5 by 7 photo, that would work as well. So keep in mind that there is some flexibility with this, which is nice. Okay. So on page number 2, which is what I have here. So this piece here is a mat, and the photo size is again 3.5 by 5.5 inches. And then my 3 photos here in the middle are 3.5 by 3 inches. Okay. And that's it. I mean, it's super simple to do. So let's tack everything down just so you can get a feel for what it looks like before you put any photos on. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pull that off. Just do a quick little snip here because I see I have a little extra thingamadoodle. Right. Some tape runner. So we will do piece 4 here. Make this perfect. Piece 5 here. Now I'm doing these pieces first because if you look at the instruction sheet, we have these 2 border stickers that go here, and then the photos go over this one. So I'm going to go ahead and get my border strips here and get those tacked down. And then we'll go ahead and do the second one. Okay, and then we're gonna tack everything else down. So this is just going to get centered on the left-hand side in the big purple square. And this was piece number 1. This is piece number 3 here, and that's going to be our title. And again, I'm just going to try to center it. And then piece number 6 here is gonna go a little below the bottom border and a little above the square or rectangle, really. All right, and then we have the mat, which is piece number 2. And we're just gonna put that toward the bottom a little bit. All right, and then what you can do, put a nice little title here. And we could even add some stickers and embellishments. Maybe do like a little star. Right? And maybe do, they have a white one. And let's see, maybe we can do this guy over here. So cute. And then on the next page, we can do a nice little heart balloon. Cute. And, oh, we're gonna put this down here. Oops, just trying to get my. No. Just like so. All right. And that is the basic gist of the page. I don't like to do too much embellishing when I haven't actually put my photos on yet, but just to give you the idea, how quick and easy is that? And there's your first 2-page spread for your album, right? It's so stupid easy, which I actually like that because now I'm actually getting things done. So I will have at the end of 2024 a beautiful highlight album that's, in my opinion, gonna just be amazing. I can't wait. And it's gonna be current, and that's what I love about it. Now, these kits coordinate with this new collection that they've come out with called This Life. And the This Life collection is a year-long collection. So I've done a second 2-page spread just because I love the photos so much for this. So we do a lot of costumes on my scrap weekend. So we had people dressing up like Disney characters and movie characters and movie tickets and popcorn. Our theme was a night at the movies. Okay. So, and here's another thing, you could add a journaling box onto this too if you wanted to journal, which I think I am going to do that. And I would probably add it on somewhere around here near the border. But I do like to have some journaling on the pages. But this is all paper from the This Life collection. And it works really nicely with the kits that they're coming out with. That purpley tone is here, the blues, same basic paper idea. And it just, then they have lots of different pattern papers too. And I just thought this was a fun one because we were having so much fun, right? So anyway, this collection, This Life collection is available for the whole year. And it's got lots of cool stuff. I'll show you a few things real quick because I don't want to take up too much time. But it has this awesome designer paper pack, really cool prints. But what I really love is, oops, let me find it. Here it is. the tone on tone paper pack. So it has all of your really main colors, right? You've got your red, your yellow, blue, orange, green, and purple. So you'll be able to work with these papers on just about any project that you have. I think that's such a clever idea. And then along with the papers, they have some embellishments. So you've got some words and some enamel stickers here. And of course, they have a variety mat pack, which is super cool. And it coordinates. And here's another little journaling box that I could put. Maybe I would do something like this. And how cute would that look, right? And now I'll be able to just, talk about what was going on, who's in the photos, just giving that basic information that you want to have and that you don't want to forget. And then they also have some stickers, and the stickers are really cool because what they're doing with these, if you can tell, and I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera. Let me just see if I can find one that kind of, can you see the lines, how it goes all the way across? So what they're trying to show you to do with these sticker sheets is how to cluster. So I would take this whole line of stickers, and there's 5 in this grouping, and I would cluster them together. And it just, it actually is a really cool way to learn how to cluster. So if you're one of those people who wants to cluster, but you've never done it, and you're not sure how to do it, this is a great way to learn. So check out the This Life collection. It's kind of hard to say that, because I think it actually is a great collection. It's a fabulous idea. And I think it's going to be really useful and helpful for anybody who's trying to get pages done. So it's going to coordinate with these simple kits. And I personally am really excited about it. All right, so let me come back up to me. And, oh, I can't find me. Here I am. So anyway, that is my quick and simple project. And the reason being that I'm showing this tonight is because I want to make sure that you're aware that these kits exist. And I want to show you how easy they are and how you can get things accomplished quickly and in a timely manner. So I think that just showed. So keep up with your photos this year. It's a new year. We have a clean slate. So let's go for it, right? Get those photos printed, but do it on a monthly basis and just print out the ones you love. You don't have to print out every single photo you take. But if you take photos, try to remember to take some every month. So then you have some highlights for the whole entire year. They'll be coming out with kits all year long. And I think the February and the March one, I think that may have just launched, but the February one is really cute. I'm pulling this down here. And just show you the sheet on this one. Oh, I don't have it on. I'll have to hold it up this way. It's cute. It's red and pink because we all know what happens in February, right? Valentine's. But, and I did have somebody who said, well, I just have a dog. And I thought, well, hearts work for pets, right? How cute would that be? So work with what you have, make sure you're printing your photos, and make sure you're getting your pages done. That's the important thing. Get those photos off your phone and onto your papers so you'll actually have photos to look at the end of the day. All right. So that's my little spiel here for the moment. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, I hope you will subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button and then hit the little bell icon, and that will alert you whenever I put out a new video. I put videos out on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Daylight savings time. No, it's standard time. Oh, I always get that mixed up. Anyway, um, 8 p.m. somewhere. And if you need to reach out to me, if you have a question, if you want to find out more about the Kit Club, you can reach me at Fitzy's Fabulous Scrapbooks at gmail.com. All right. As always, I would love to be your advisor if you don't already have one. If you have an advisor, she's probably already fabulous and working hard for you. So stick with her. If she's working for you, that's all you need. All right. But if you're in the market and you need somebody, I hope I can be your girl. All right. We do have a Facebook group. It's a free group. You can join us. It is FRQ Glitz Girls Scrapbooking Group. There'll be a few questions. Just answer the questions and we will admit you. All right. If you're looking for products, please feel free to visit my website at www.creativememories.com/user/Michelle Fitz. All right. That's all I have for tonight. Whoosh. Feel like that was a lot, yet it was quick. All right. I will see you next time. I have some really cool ideas in my head coming up for the next few weeks. I think you're going to like it. So hang with me and I will see you next time. Thanks, as always. Thanks for watching and bye for now.